Ready to unveil the bike. Sign painter Troy Lee, that I'm sure all of you are very familiar with and know. And then also Paolo Ciabatti, General Manager of Ducati Corsa Off-Road. And let's show you this beautiful Desmo450 MX. So gentlemen, there we go. So this is the North American debut of this motorcycle. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, Troy spent a lot of time paying attention to some details, bringing his style through our design of motorcycle.
All right, Troy, big day. You finally got to announce it. How hard was it to keep the secret?
It was fun, really. It's fun with social media these days, just to keep everybody saying, "Oh, we got to get an interview." And I'm like, man, I'm not doing any interviews till Anaheim. So man, and I loved all the rumors going around, all of it, so it's a new way of marketing things these days.
It would be funny, being in the industry out here. Troy said it's not happening. There's no bike. There's nothing coming. And then I would hear different, and then I would laugh the whole time and see bits and pieces. So, roll. You're going to bring Supercross back to life for your team.
It's a plan.
And obviously, you got to start working on some Supercross test guys. You got to get some riders lined up. All that's not as easy as possible. Getting sponsors right now, not easy. You've been a long-time Red Bull guy.
Yep.
Will you keep quite a few of the original sponsors you've had for years for the team?
I hope so. Most of them are all friends with me, and most of them I have handshakes, not contracts. So yeah. Bringing my buddy Chip Ganassi in, he's a mentor for me. So yeah, I think it's always seeing how we can take this team to the next level here. We got a lot of work ahead of us, and been dating with Ducati for the last probably 9 months now, just talking, and every time working with Paulo has been amazing. Flew over to Ducati, looked at their factory, and so I think we got something exciting ahead of us.
Nice. Now, you've had multiple teams over the years, and you've had teams that look real fun. You've had factory serious teams. Always the goal is to keep it fun. How much allowance or stuff are they allowing you to design or do on the bike, anything like that?
Well, I don't really know yet because the relationship's so new. So so far it feels like the right thing for us. I feel like I think we can elevate their brand, and they elevate our brand, which is nice. I know they got a really good track record, a lot of history. So I'm just hoping that we can just keep working with them and keep doing great things.
Have you got to watch the bike ride? Personally, yourself?
When it shipped, I had to just take it out of the crate and ride it up and down the street, but I haven't got it on the track yet or anything with it. So these are prototype works bikes that they sent us. Christian really did an amazing job on detailing everything and changing the bolts out, and because this was a full, it was pretty beat up and had a lot of miles on it, but I'd like to see that too, because that means they're out there riding it and testing it. Hoping we'll get this thing on the Supercross track here in the next month or so and start, see how it's all working. Start selling some bikes in July, I think, and get them homologated and set ourselves up to, go racing.
Supercross tracks aren't as easy to find nowadays.
We kept ours.
You kept yours?
Yeah.
All right, that's good news. And are you going to build at the back of the office like before when you started? Will you keep the race shop out of Troy Lee?
Yeah, we're going back to where we had it, where Jeremy McGrath and Jeff Ward, we raced Supermoto out of the back shop. So we're going to put a place in there to build the motor, suspension, and breaking ground next month, working with the city in Corona. So I think we got a pretty good path there. The main thing is they want to do it right, and hopefully by the end of the year we're doing a really good job for them, and the bike's progressed and ready to go. They don't want to go until they're ready to win.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Obviously you've had a relationship with Showa and many people over here for years.
Yep.
All new engine.
Yep.
Are you going to have an Italian guy come over and help you guys, or what are you thinking on that?
We'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. Goal for the first year, 1 or 2 riders?
I don't even want to comment really on that yet here. I mean, I'll probably have some more for you here in another 6 months, but right now I feel like it's the perfect storm. A lot of riders' contracts are coming up, and hopefully the bike just keeps developing, and we're really proud of it and want to move forward, and should be fun.
Yeah, a lot of people feel like this will brand street people and other people that don't quite follow motocross, supercross. They feel like this will be a really big merge. Casual clothes, all the stuff that you're good at design should fit right in.
Yeah, No, I think we're going to introduce this. It's going to help my brand immensely because it's just going to put us a lot more into the street market, and just I just really love what Ducati's doing over there. Everything they touch is really beautiful, and I feel like it's handcrafted, and that's what I'm all about. Is working on premium product.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Tony, first introduction, U.S. market. You've been riding it for quite some time. What's it like being a factory guy, then transferring over to be on a production team? And your role, you got to go race this thing, you came back. What's it like?
Yeah, it was a very tough decision, let's say, because I was feeling, where I was staying, I was quite comfortable. Let's say I could enjoy my good career and just chill. And then this thing came up, and I think it was a difficult decision because it was from basically from a scratch. There was no bike, there was nothing, so it was a very, very tricky decision. But in the end, I thought, okay, I still like riding a lot. I can only enjoy this thing, and also Italian brand and Italian rider will be a pleasure for me. And that's how it starts slowly, and we arrive here.
Yeah. So I heard you earlier saying you were amazed that it was the second time that you rode the bike that it had been on the dirt. One other person rode it before you, I believe.
Yeah.
And what's it like working on production settings after being a factory rider your whole life? Like in the realm, thinking cockpit, suspension settings, power, right? 450s are fast, so not everyone needs a rocket 450. Ducati's known for engine.
Yeah.
How's this thing ride?
No, actually, like I said before, it was difficult to move from like a comfortable place to a place where you don't know where you are at. And but I took this thing quite serious, and like immediately when I test the bike, the first attempt, let's say, it was already a very good bike, to be honest. So we work a lot on the chassis, we work a lot on the ergonomics, and the engine. We know Ducati knows how to make engines, so I was not really worried about that. It was more like handlings and stuff, because of course they have no history in dirt. So we work a lot on that, let's say, on that part, and it was nice because last time I was getting closer in something like this was when I moved from Yamaha to KTM 2009, 2010, when it was a big change from PDS shock from the KTM to a new frame, new completely linkage system, but it was like partial development, let's say. This one was quite from the bottom, so it was very, very exciting.
Is it weird to go back? Obviously, you came from the KTM side. Now you're on an aluminum frame, all new engine, 450. What was the spark to besides a cool Italian brand, to want to keep you riding that much?
Yeah, the spark that makes me decide is also that with KTM, okay, last year I was the team manager of the team, and it was a nice year. We won the World Championship with Adamo and MX Douglas, but I was still feeling that I could give more with riding than being a team manager, which I thought, okay, there is always time to be a team manager. There is not much time to ride still, because also the age is going up. But so I say, okay, let's take this challenge, and makes me ride more and still be more on the racing side involved. So this was also another good reason.
Nice. How long till we see a production photo of what the bike will actually look like in production?
I think in the spring, soon now, in springtime, they will have more details about this launch. But for sure from July the bike gonna be on sale so soon. There is gonna be a final 2026 model, design online. Yeah.
Nice. And your upcoming role for the new year, will we see you a lot over here at Supercrosses and working with the U.S. side as well?
Yeah, I'm involved with let's say 360 degrees, and of course I will love to be also involved in the testing here in the US a little bit more. Of course, I'm not a Supercross rider, but also with outdoors and stuff, we can help a lot. For sure, they're gonna have a specialist, let's say, in Supercross, who's gonna also be involved to make this happen, to make this developing, go quicker. So I'm let's say both sides a bit involved in this testing and promoting thing. Yeah.
Nice. Are they also looking in the off-road market? And we've been told that there's a 250F that you guys will be working on. Obviously, some of that's top secret.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 250F is the next project, let's say, and it's something that we're gonna test. Let's say, I think on track maybe end of February. We will have some parts that we can go on track, and then we will do the same as we did with the 450 this year. We're gonna have a rider who does the Italian Championship with the 250 and develop the bike, and then be ready for 2026 to be a bit more worldwide with racing, let's say.
Is there any races that you're looking forward to riding as a hobby or anything coming up?
I don't know. I would love to do some racing. Let's say whether it's MXGP or outdoors here in the US, but the program still needs to be done. So also the evolving of the bike still continues now. So we need to see what's the needs, for the bike, and then we decide.
Nice. We see on social media your little guy's starting to ride a lot. Is he into wanting to race, or what's your little guy up to?
Yeah, he's quite on it, let's say, and I am a bit still not 100% sure, because he wants to ride a lot every day. But I mean, he's still too small to whatever he wants to do. I mean, anyways, we will support, but he's still very young, so he does many things. But I will prefer if he goes more basket side, because he also plays basket, than motocross side. But whatever he wants, we will support.
Now, is there still a rule in Italy that 50cc's don't race?
Yeah, you need to be 8 years old to race in Italy. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's quite different than here in the States.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to ride in Italy before, and I remember asking about no kids and why. And
yes, in Italy it's still the federation has this rule that you need to be 8 to start racing, let's say. So we will see what brings.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate your time.
Thank you.